Hello, everyone. Barrister AbdulMahmud has this to say on his Twitter handle, now known as X. He said, "People ask for why I support Obi. Here, the constellation of criminals opposing Obi is no mystery. He is the lone rebel within a ruling class that has long shackled our country, and so they wage war against him. My task is to spread his rebellion." And other people added their own bit to it. Like this person, Farouk M, said, when a bunch of non-corrupt people unite against one person and spare no effort to ridicule him, blackmail him, and attempt to assassinate his character, blindly follow that one person. Marcus Aurelius 121 to 180 AD, Roman Emperor and last of Rome's five good emperors. And this is what you see on a daily basis. There is a certain anger that comes from the Nigerian political class whenever anything has to do with Peter Obi. You see the way they don't like what he does, they don't like the way he's doing it, they don't like what he represents. There's one thing where people want to say, oh, everybody is doing it, everybody is corrupt, everybody is this. But Mr. Peter Obi stops them from that capacity for them to be able to say that every politician is this way. So there's always that anger of who does he even think he is? Is he better than the rest of us? Is he better than the rest that are this? And you see it. And like this person, this quote that this person put out rightly said, when you see a bunch of non-corrupt people unite against one man and spare no effort, to ridicule, blackmail, attempt to assassinate the character, that you should blindly follow that one person, because they know that that one person is the opposite of what they are, and they're doing everything to come against that one person. Then Charles Ugochukwu Odi Zero had this to say. He said, Abdul Mahmoud, your words capture the essence of principled resistance against Nigeria's entrenched kleptocracy. Peter Obi represents the inevitable backlash against a ruling class whose his systematic plunder has perpetuated cycles of poverty under the guise of governance. Since 1999, Nigeria's political duopoly has presided over two recessions, balloon debt, and endemic insecurity from insurgencies to banditry, while corruption indices remain alarming. Obi's Anambra tenure offers stark contrast. Fiscal prudence that left 75 billion in state savings, prioritizing education and infrastructure without embezzlement scandals. He said, this is genuine rebellion, stewardship over self-enrichment, production over consumption. The constellation of criminals wages war not from ideology, but existential fear. Obi's clean record, pension refusal, and data-driven governance threaten their survival. Yeah, even that pension, the fact that he has refused to collect pension, which they do. You see some of them are collecting pension, they are senators, they are this, they are collecting from left, right, and center. And here is somebody who says, I don't need it. Somebody that will tell you that Anambra has not bought one pure water for him since he left. That will say he did not collect land, he did not do this. Obi's clean record, pension refusal, and data-driven governance threaten their survival. Legal skirmishes only amplify his integrity. Approaching 2027, as opposition coalitions seem to fracture under egos and old alliances, Obi's single-term presidency vision offers systematic reform without perpetual power slur. His defiance promises an unshackled Nigeria where youth energy translates into transformative change. The rebellion spreads through education, mobilization, and advocacy. Passive lamentation ends, active resistance. Passive lamentation ends, active resistance begins. While hoping for the best outcome, I dare say, forward ever. This is such a well written piece. And another person say exactly, Obi isn't fighting for power. He's fighting against a rotten cartel that feeds on Nigeria's misery. That's why every certified thief, drug lord, and tribal propagandist unites against him. He's their nightmare, but our only hope. That's what this person, Prince Aliko, said. And then Ajike Ukonu says, what AbdulMahmud said is the truth and nothing but the truth. Whoever denies it either protecting personal interest threatened by change or deliberately choosing self deception. Somebody says, simple to understand. Ubong Anak said that PO survived Buhari's most wicked, regionally, religiously divisive, jihadist-led government. Then PO is at war with corrupt institutions and thieving class. However, the trajectory now is between the south and north. So PO should support Tinubu as a southern and should not contest. That's what this particular person is said. And then another person said, so much respect for you, sir. You have faced all manners of insult and dragging for standing on the truth. I was sad when the little boy that calls himself alpha male monster that you helped called you ex-lawyer. The disrespect you face on this street without compromise is huge. And then it just continues on that level. But this is just what Peter Obi means to a lot of people, and the reason why they are ready to take that chance with him, even those who traditionally do not support politicians or want to have anything to do with politicians. When it comes to pure Peter Obi, they are how do I put it now, quick to see the sincerity of purpose. They need to have Nigeria that works, the empathy, the integrity, the standing, and they can do spirit and never giving up. And so these are some of the things that have endeared Mr. Peter Obi to many of his supporters who are not just only Nigerians, but in other parts of Africa and also the rest of the world. Thank you so much for watching.